In this video, I want to show you how you can take an OPT file and create a cross-reference file that contains a begdoc column and a column that contains every Bates number for every page within that document. So you could search on that column if you're looking for a particular page in the middle of a document. The easiest way of doing this, of course, is to use Batch Guru tool that I have created, where you select the begdoc and the enddoc, and it calculates every page between those numbers. However, there are two situations where you may not want to use that tool. One, if your documents have a lot of gaps or suffixes, doing a calculation for begdoc number to enddoc number will not work. The second situation where it will not work is if you're not using relativity. If you're using a different review system and you just want to generate this in a text pad or a notepad and then overlay it into whatever review system you're going to use. So what I have here is an OPT file that we're going to use for this process. I'm going to select all the lines and bring it into Excel. I will go to data column, do text to column, delimit it by comma, hold shift key, click on the last column, select text, finish, and now the columns we're interested in are new document column and the Bates number. We'll cut, insert cut cells, and we don't need anything else. So we'll take these columns, copy them back into our text editor. I'm going to go to the top and we're going to do some search and replacing. First search and replace we're going to do is we're going to take a new line and we will change it to semicolon. Now I'm using Ultra Edit, so ~P is a new line for me. If you're using TextPad, it would be \n, and you have to make sure the checkbox is checked that says use regular expressions. So let's replace all, and now we have kind of a weird looking file, but hold on. We'll go back here and I'm going to highlight semicolon, comma, and our tab character which got cut and pasted from Excel. Going to go to search and replace again, and I'm going to replace this with a new line. Okay, and now it's looking better. You see how we have all the pages for a document listed horizontally. We just need to fix our first document. Oops, like that. And now we can take the first column, copy it over one more time, so we actually have a true cross-reference file. I'm using Ultra Edit, and working with columns is very easy. So I will go into column mode, highlight this, going to go column, cut column, and then I will paste it twice. And then I will say insert fill column, and I put comma. And the last thing I want to do is take this tab character, highlight it so it shows up on my search and replace tab, and replace it with nothing. And now we can scroll up and down and give it a quick look just to make sure our search and replace didn't do something crazy. And finally we can add row and column headers to the top just to make it easier to see what columns we're loading when we're overlaying data in. And that's it. That's how easy it is to create a cross-reference file from an OPT using some search and replace. If you are using TextPad, you will have to look up some of the commands, and the column mode works a little bit different, but I'm sure you can figure that out. Thank you for watching.